Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Courtney. I am a stay-at-home mom, wife, and aspiring author, and it is time for another weekly flip through. So this is my personal ring planner. It is a veg tan in chestnut, and I use Franklin Covey sized inserts to plan on. So let's take a look at how this week went. I did make these new cards in Canva. I had some other ones, but I made them for when I had my VanderSpec, and all of the pockets in the VanderSpec are horizontal, so they did not fit up here. So I just, took 10 minutes to make some new ones in Canva. I really like how they turned out. So it just has my husband's info in case of emergency, and this has my info on it if found, which I'm trying to think. I can... So I said, if found, this is my brain. Thank you so much for wanting to return it. May both sides of your pillow always be cool. May your favorite shows stay spoiler free, and may your morning cup of coffee stay hot until your final sip. And then it has my name and my phone number on it. So I thought that was kind of cute. I have not changed any deco in here this week. So yeah, I'm just going to flip through. If there's any thing that you see that you want to know more about, just let me know in the comments, and I will try to find links of everything that I can link in the meantime. But yeah, I just printed this myself, a November bucket list I found off of Pinterest. And I really just try to fill my planner with things that I enjoy looking at, because it just makes me want to be in here, which, I kind of need. So yeah. Oh, I think I did add this because I found it going through yet another box of planner stuff that I am trying to organize, and it was already punched. I think I might have had it in another setup like last fall or something, so I just added it because I love this pattern. And then, yeah, I have my notes section up front. Just because it's easier for me to access them in the front. And if I'm out somewhere and I have my planner with me, I tend to use my notes section a lot because I'm probably jotting something down that I need to know, or something like that. So I have different kinds of paper punched in here. I'm not super precious with it or concerned that everything be the same thing in my planner. I love looking at planners like that, but I don't know. My life is messy, and so is my planner. And next I have my list section. So I think I did use a different insert for my inbox, but I cannot remember if I talked about it in my last video or not. So this is basically just a categorized list insert from the PlannerRoomShop. I believe it comes in a bundle and you get 5 or 6 different kinds of lists. But so yeah, I just kind of put things down as they pop into my head. This column is for home or my family. This column is for personal stuff, and this column is for writing, content, any of that stuff. And then I just kind of mark it off when it's done. Then I made a list of inserts that I want to buy, because I am in the process of setting up my ring planner for next year. And instead of, if you're like me and you have constantly like half a dozen to a dozen tabs open on your phone, another 1,000 open on your laptop, I decided that it would be easier for me to just write them all down and close some of the tabs that I have open. So that's what I did here. These are just things that I want to add to my planner. I haven't necessarily found the insert that I want to use for those things. These are just like my everyday makeup products and the shades that I use. I am a bit like, I love thrifting and going to thrift stores and all of that stuff. So I'm just kind of keeping a running list of specific things that I'm looking for when I go thrifting. Although I am a firm believer in sometimes you just, which I feel like I sound a little wacky in this video, but sometimes you have to let the thrifting call to you. So I think that's why I tend to have like really a lot of success when I go, is that like I will find stuff that I'm looking for specifically. Like last time I went thrifting with my daughter, I was looking for new jeans, a white like dress shirt, preferably a men's dress shirt, because I wanted to wear it like as a dress. Like if you've been on Pinterest, you've seen all the looks of like the white dress shirt with like tall boots and either like a sweater vest or something over it. So I was trying to put together that look. And what else was I looking for that I bought? I think those were like, oh, and a blue sweater. So those were like the 3 things I was looking for specifically. And I found all of those things. But then I also found like in the back of my brain, I had been wanting like a pair of sort of Doc Marten boots or Doc Marten style boots. And I walked into the thrift store and found a brand new pair in white in my size. And so that's what I mean by like the thrift speaking to you. And then I have a fragrance wish list. Next time I'm at list. So this one is for Walmart or Target. This one is just like a general to buy list. A list for Costco and a list for the Dollar Tree. High energy tasks, low energy tasks. I finally like added the high to the back. A planner wish list. I got a record player for Christmas last year. Yeah, I got it for Christmas or my birthday. I can't remember, but my kids bought me a record player last year. And so these are some of the albums that I want to buy. A Someday Maybe list. And then this is like my weekly review at the end of the week, just to kind of check, not like the weekly review of my planner. This is more of like a weekly review to kind of check in on myself and kind of how I'm doing. And then I have a monthly and a quarterly review, books and whatnot, the never-ending TBR, and my TV tracker, and then I think I have a movie tracker in here as well. These are from the Planner Room Shop. Most of my inserts are from PeanutsPlannerCo, the Planner Room Shop, and then I think I have some from like, I don't know if I'm using them currently, but MonthlyJoy is another insert printable shop that I love, and HappyGhostPlans. So if I forget to link or don't mention that, that's likely like where the inserts are from. This was a freebie from WatchBeccaPlans. And then this is just like a little, what is this called? Scrapbook paper. Woo, I have not had coffee this morning, can you tell? That I just kind of cut down so that I could make a little sticky note hub. Photos of my youngest. This is all of like my spending log, passwords, contacts, like all of that kind of stuff. Picture of my husband, my granddaughter, and my son, my youngest son, and then my husband and I. More sticky notes. I got these cute little coffee mug sticky notes from AliExpress. Vellum. I made this in Canva, which I think is super cute. And then we're at my monthly. So these are all of my planning pages for November. So I am using Franklin Covey inserts, and they have a break between the months. So you get this sort of index on the front page, and then, well, let me show you the one that I'm in. Duh. So you get an index on this page, and then you get your month on 2 pages, and then you get a master task on the back. And since it has like that definitive break, I am able to put my weeklies and dailies in between the 2 months. So I'm keeping everything together. I'm sorry, I'm like tripping over my words. This is going to be a hot mess. So this is how November is turning out so far. My monthly master task list. More photos. I made this in Canva as well. And then we go into my weeklies. So let me cross this off because today is Saturday. I did add, I got some sticky pockets on Amazon, and so I added one here, and then just stuck some little Polaroids in there. Well, they're not actually Polaroids. I like collaged them on Canva in Polaroid frames and then just printed them on regular printer paper. So I am using 2 weeklies in here if you're new. So this is the PeanutsPlannerCo. It's a freebie in her Facebook group. I believe it's called the Borderless Weekly. So this is like just an overview of my week. This is what a blank one looks like. So you get these 4 kind of list boxes over here. This is a habit tracker. I don't know why it prints so lightly on my printer, but I don't need it anyway, so I'm fine with that. And then you get your days of the week, and you get 3 kind of columned sections. And so this is how I break mine up. This is our schedule. These are the dinners for the week. And then I will use these in different ways. This week I used it for like content and posts. I think one week I used it, oh, I don't have it in here anymore. It must have been in October, but I just used it as a running task list and like broke up the sections. So I had like a personal stuff, I think like stuff that I needed to buy here, and maybe like, I think I use this section down here as just like a general to-do list, and then notes. I usually put like deco or some kind of sticker over here, just, I don't know, because they're cute. And then up here I write the projects that I'm going to be working on for the week. I also added a habit tracker to this. I wanted to kind of track my reading for the week. I know I read one of these days. It might have been yesterday. It was either Thursday or Friday when I was waiting in the car to pick my son up. So that is how I'm using this weekly, and it's been working really well. So I'm happy about that. And then we go into my next weekly. This is also an insert from PeanutsPlannerCo. This is the timed weekly. So for my goal planning, I'm using the HB90 method, sort of, from Sarah Cannon. Like, I bought the planner and you like go through and she tells you how to figure all of these things out. But I'm also going to be using that in conjunction with something else next year. So essentially you break all of your goals into task blocks and you figure out how many blocks you need per week for everything that you want to do. So what I have done here is filled in the times that I am not like that I have things already scheduled. So this sort of grayish, the grayish areas are areas that I'm typically not available to work on anything for myself. These are like times that I'm like, this is our morning routine where I'm like up and getting dressed and helping my son get ready for school and doing drop off and all of that stuff. Then in the afternoon starts sort of the after school routine with picking him up, snack, homework, fixing dinner, like all of that kind of stuff. And then this week I used the blue to mark times that I actually had that I wanted to write. So Monday, my husband had an appointment. I was required to be there with him because he was getting anesthesia. So I needed to drive him and like stay at the place with him. But it wasn't for me, so I had all of this time free. So I just kind of boxed this time out in blue so that I know it's something that I need to know, but it doesn't necessarily involve me being there. This is my son and my husband's go to Cub Scouts on Tuesday nights, so I like to remember that it's happening. But I don't go, so I still have this time in my schedule to like work, if that makes sense. This like, I don't know what this color is, pinky purple, whatever, violet, whatever you want to call it. These are times that I dedicated this week or wanted to dedicate this week to doing things around the house. So I call it home admin or stuff relating to the house, whether it's picking up groceries or like scheduling something for the house. Not, I mean, it's fall now and our pool is closed, but let's just say like I had to call like a pool company to come out and look at something, then that would happen during like the times that I have marked for home admin. And of course that means like any sort of like cleaning or zone cleaning that I want to do. It's like in all of these things. Like it just dawned on me, like Thursday nights, I is like a TV night. So I watch Law and Order and SVU, and then I'm just like sitting there and it dawned on me this week, like instead of adding more time here for home admin because I need to fold the laundry, why don't I just do it while I'm sitting there watching TV? Like that kind of stuff. So I think it is helping me kind of figure out where I can do things, where I maybe can combine some things. And then this like salmon pink was filming stuff this week. And then I just have notes, and then this section I use for things that I want to post on social media. So that is that. And then we get into my daily pages. I am using a day on one page. It has enough room. Oh, I also got these really cute sticky notes from Walmart this week. But yeah, these are working really well. This is, oh, so this week I did want to note, so this is sort of the sheet, one of the sheets you get with Sarah Cannon's planner. And it is, you get two sizes. So you can print it in letter or you can print it in A5. I have it printed in A5. And instead of carrying around my goal, I have like all of my goal stuff in my A5 Filofax. Instead of carrying that around too or having it out on my office, once I figure out my goals for the week, I don't really need to have it out, but I do like to refer to like how many, because you're actually supposed to track, which I don't always do, but I decided to just shrink it down and post it in my daily pages so that I know like the things that I want to work on, how many task blocks I think, oh, and the task blocks they're like 25-minute blocks and then you take like a 5-minute break. But like what exactly I wanted to work on this week, how much time I think these tasks are going to take me, and then I could know like when I can slot it in for my days. So my timed weekly gives me an overview of the actual amount of free time I think that I'm going to have during the week. And then in my dailies, I have the actual time I have free in my days to do these things. I hope that made sense. So yeah, I felt like it was super helpful keeping it in here so that I could refer back to it and not have to like lug my rings or my A5 around with me. So this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is my cleaning tracker. This was this week. These are, I don't know where, I think these are from the Planner Room Shop as well. I'm pretty positive. And then these are like my kind of personal routines, and these are routines for the house or things that I like to do a few times a week in the house. And then these are sort of all of the rooms in our house that I want to make sure that I clean at least once a week. You can see I need to do bathrooms today. They're my least favorite thing to clean, so I tend to put them off. And then that was yesterday, and this is today. So yeah, that's how my week turned out. And then I'm starting to plan for December. So I need to get those pages in here. And then this is, I did go ahead and print out the PeanutsPlannerCo freebie month on 2 pages that she has, because I think I put it in here in like October because I already had like a bunch of sticky notes in the back of my pages for next year. So I just decided it would be easier if I printed these out so that I could actually like have a visual of what the months were going to look like. Especially my son is in the school play, so they have like after Christmas break they are regularly having play practice 2 days a week until the show in, I think it's in March. But I needed to have these down and have a visual as I'm starting to make appointments for myself and for him in the new year. Because me just having on some random sticky note like, oh, Ro has play practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays doesn't really connect in my brain when I'm like on the phone trying to make appointments for things. So I have the whole year punched into here, and I just made these tabs with removable tabs. And then I have projects in here. These project pages are from Planner Room Shop as well. I'm like redoing my closet. I think this is, oh, I set up a project page or project pages for my 2025 planner setup. And then the first section is like for my book, which is, it's a lot. And then this section is just for my son. So it has like all of his information, his sizes, notes about his allergies, doctor appointment logs, a medication tracker, and then the district school calendar punched into the back. So, and these are just like cards that I don't use very frequently. So that is how my ring shaped up this week. It was kind of a busy week, but a good week. We got lots of good news about things this week. My son made the honor roll, so we got to go to a lunch for him at school. If you've made it this far, thanks for spending some of your day with me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.